3:30, and sometimes go till about 9. Talking to her this morning, and she said yesterday out of Aberdeen she was talking pretty much everywhere down in the VK land, you know. Yeah, absolutely. Now, it is tough. See, I'm using a vertical. I don't have a Yagi, so it's difficult for me to get Indonesia for some reason. Like, I can, FT8, I can get Indonesia, no issues. But actually, on the air, it's difficult. I definitely do need a Yagi. I need to be able to point my signal in the direction I want it to go. But yeah, this vertical seems like it works pretty good, man. It is an 11-meter vertical, but it's a .64 wave, and I can tune it from 10 all the way through. I can actually tune it on 40, but it don't get out very good on 40. But on 20 meters, I mean, I can talk Saudi. I talked Saudi Arabia yesterday on it, on 20 meters, and it's a 10-meter antenna, you know. Beautiful. Yeah, absolutely. I would keep it. I mean, if I put a Yagi up, I'd stack the vertical on top. That way, you know, once you hear the stations on the vertical, you can swing the house around for for a better contact, maybe. But I talked to who was it? Joe yesterday out of Ireland, and he was on a Yagi pointing this way. And I told him I was on a vertical, so he switched to a vertical, and there was basically no difference. We were both still hitting each other S9, so you know, I don't know how that happened, but yeah, we don't get a lot of wind in Florida. We get obviously we get hurricanes, but we get pretty good warning about them coming, so I can take it down should I need to, but for the most part, it's pretty still in Florida. We don't get a lot of wind, so we're lucky in that respect.
Escuta a JR.
Yeah, it's yes, that's the thing with the Yagi. When you got windy conditions, like I grew up in the UK. I grew up just about 50 miles south of Newcastle, I lived there till I was 25. So those winds we get in the winter over there, I would be nervous having a Yagi way up in the air. I mean, if you can drop it down, if you've got like a crank-up tower where you could, drop it down just above the top of the flat roof on the house, you might be okay. But I don't know what you've got for a tower over there. Yeah, I think the vertical will win in the wind for sure. Plus, it's probably a bit cheaper to replace if you have to, those Yagis can get pretty pricey. I've been looking at them. That's why I don't have one up yet. I do have a tower I was given, but it's laying at the side of my house. And I just have this one. It's a .64 wave. It's called a Mr. Coily. They're made here in the U.S., hand-built by a guy in Georgia. He's fantastic. He really is. I actually have one of his mobile antennas, too, on my truck. But it's only 20 feet off the ground. I've got two 10-foot poles put together, and I've got it sitting on top of them. So it's just really good for being so low. I mean, everyone was telling me, oh, you need to get it up about 50 feet, but it seems to work fantastic right where it is. I think the takeoff angle, with it being so low, it's really bouncing up on that DX there, Roger. I acknowledge. Yeah, I think it'll work fantastic, to be honest, brother. All right, Chris, there's a bunch of QSKs that have been shouting in. I don't know if they're trying to get you or if they're trying to get me. So I'm going to take a standby for a second and let one of those QSKs come in. Roger. Hey, roger that, Chris. All right, brother. Well, you have a fantastic day. Enjoy these conditions, and we'll definitely do it again. 2AT 545 clear.
Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Chris. This is Mexico calling. 10 Alpha Delta 711.
Hey, Chris, did you get that guy shouting for you? Hey, Chris, you still out there?
Seems to me that he just...
looks like he left Mexico, sorry.
Mark, how are you? This is Raul, 10 Alpha Delta 711 in Juarez, Mexico.
Hey, Raul, you sounded fantastic, brother.
Well, thanks for your report. Mark, you just have a very good signal down here, 5959, and, it's getting more audio. Tell me, what are your working conditions, Mark?
Well, we're using the Yaesu FTDX101D. The microphone is also Yaesu M100. I played around with the audio settings a lot inside the radio to try and get it as clear as I could get it, and hopefully it sounds good. The antenna is
MT Mark 5 field with a handheld mic. That's all at the moment, Roger.
Rádio Operador Sandro, Itaim Paulista, eu vi por aí, Cazu, operando aqui, QRTzinho, né, mano? Essa radinha, não tem potência, não tem nada, de momento assim, pezão descalço no chão rachado. Falou, Cazu, Apocalipse, São Paulo. Beijo meu pra ele. Tchau, comigo. About 40 feet in the air, pointing in your direction to the north and north. Ok, en cuanto a lo de la marcha, trae muchos beneficios. Uno de los más importantes es el ejercicio que hace adelante.
Yeah, well, it's working great. I know the Maxim and the 1200 DX is working great. Sounds excellent with that microphone you have. Beautiful audio, and everything's working great. Yeah, well, we'll see. You know, I'm waiting for the legs, the part you put down into the cement. I ordered some legs for it. And we plan on going, the tower will be 20 feet, but I'll probably get the antenna up close to 30, so we'll find out soon what happens with it. Anyways, I'm hoping it works. It should work just as good, if not better, off the ground. So it's kind of just a temporary setup right now when I built the antenna, just so I can get back on the air. So yeah, hopefully it'll do it justice once it's off the ground.
Okay.
Anyways, and I won't have to run any extra power either. Like right now, usually I run about 200 to 300 to get through the pile-ups. Anyways, but right now just 100, just the radio and the antenna. That's my plan. Anyways. All right, Tim, great to make the contact. A little bit of fading on the signal, but still everything copy 100%. I'm going to go grab another cup of coffee and see what the radio brings today. I'll sit here for a few hours and then probably spend some time outside since it's still so nice up here. Anyways, 268T239, appreciate the QSO, and I'm sure we'll cross antennas again, 7-3s. Enjoy the rest of your day up there, and thanks again. 2 Delta Alpha 010 back here in northern Michigan.
O versão 14 é o 666, hein? O Enitone, né? E ele dá 80 watts aí, hein? Tem um aí na praça aí, ó, filézão embrulhado para presente, viu, Cazão? Se você tiver interesse aí, ó, o preço é bom, preço de oportunidade, rádio novo, né? Não é coisa ousada, não. Não é mesmo, mas eu sei da procedência, viu, Cazão? É o Enitone AD666. CQDX. 122 Alpha Tango 09 calling CQDX standby. 122 09 calling CQDX standby. CQ Europe, United Kingdom, Europe. 122 Alpha Tango 109 calling CQ UK, CQ Europe, it's standing by. Mas beleza, valeu aí, tá? Mas rádio seu aí, pelo amor de Deus, tá bacana, hein?
Caso no desbloqueamento dele, a gente faz aqui através da teclinha e do potenciômetro do liga e desliga, né? É basta ligar o rádio, aperta ali uma teclinha, liga novamente.
CQ Europe, CQ Europe, CQ Europe. Station 122 Alpha Tango 109. 122 Alpha Tango 109.
2 Delta Alpha 010. Catch you later, 7-3.
Sem precisar mexer internamente, né? A não ser que você queira fazer algo superior assim, vai. Daí precisa abrir mesmo, hein? Aí vai lá na
Parece una estación,
Mas dessa maneira,
como que esa estación parece como que estuviera permitiendo
o manejo do rádio,
¿Cómo se le llama? ¿Cómo se le llama?
ele vai de 24 a 32 mil, fazendo 10, 11, 12 metros, né? É o RP80, a versão 14, o tal do Black, hein? Eu, falar assim sinceramente, eu fui um dos primeiros aqui na Zona Leste que vim com esse versão 14, né? Desde a época lá de 2009 também, como da mesma maneira eu fui um dos primeiros a vir com o Hanover, né? O BR 9000, lá em 2009, muita gente nem conhecia e eu já operava com um por aqui. Entendeu, Cazu? Mas então, cara, esse rádio é muito bom mesmo. Melhor que ele é uma T666 que tem um amigo vendendo aí, ó, capa.
Ok, seu espaço aí, beleza, original, vocês estão usando ele original, embora tá na mesma é só pra dar uma melhorada no áudio, essas coisas. Originalmente ele tem com quantos watts aí que USB, LCD, você tem aí o manual, você sabe mais ou menos, já pediu ou não?
Desbloqueado ele vai aí a 50 watts, né? Dependendo aí, possa até sair um pouquinho mais aí, né? Por exemplo, ele tem um Vox, né, que você pode utilizar no menu, você pode
do Serra, hein? 27500.
Roger. Yes, hello, that's definitely a mighty strong audio you got there, my friend. Big audio in the 5-6 division. Definitely nice to hear you. Could you give me your name again? I don't know if you did, but if you did, I forgot. Sorry. Could you repeat your name for me? Your name? You got Operator Tony, Tango Oscar, November Yankee, my name. What is your name, my friend?
Okay, Mr. Will, no problem at all. Copying you, my friend. And I hope if you're making a will, leave the radio for me. Yeah, put the radio in your will for me, Will. Definitely, I'll appreciate that for sure. Will, a very good deal, man. That's a lovely signal you got on this end. 5x9 plus 5, and holding strong. Definitely good signal from the 5-6 division there, Roger.
Many thanks.